It's a retirement ka chapter, right? A, B, and C are the partners sharing profits and losses in the business 3-1. So this is the old ratio. I always have an habit of first like a PSR all apart. So working note number 1 always is my PSR. So old ratio is 3:2:1. Correct? I made the format. The balance sheet is as follows. Creditors is liability. General reserve will be divided between the partners' capital on the credit side because each and every liability has a credit balance and every asset has a debit balance. Acha, this to we have abhi to by heart ho chuka hai, but I'll keep on saying so that it's like pura pakka. Then we have capital accounts. This will be definitely going in the partner's capital account on the credit side. Again, the reason is liabilities to credit. Assets. Cash in hand, cash at bank, data, stock in hand, machinery, building. All the assets will be going on the asset side. Correct, na? Okay. C retired. Acha, in this question, we won't be preparing cash account. There is no need for us to prepare cash account until there is a transaction. Because if there is no transaction, the opening balance will definitely go in the balance sheet itself. So why to waste a couple of minutes in making an account where there is no transaction? If there is a transaction, we'll make an account. But in admission, there is always a transaction because the new partner is getting in the business के अंदर पैसा है ना. So C retires. So C is gone on 1st of April. अच्छी बात है. On the very first day, it was agreed that the amount due to him will be paid on 30th of June. Whenever it will be paid, we don't care. But they are telling us तो ठीक है सुन लेते हैं. It was agreed to adjust the value of the assets as follows. So they are asking to revalue the assets. Provide doubtful debts 5%. So it is going to be, can I say, subtracted from debtors? It's an RDD. And the second would be in the revaluation account on the debit side. Because asset ka value is going down. It's a loss. Perfect, sir. Reduce stock and machinery. So again, we have a tick mark on stock and machinery also. So stock and machinery. Building is to be revalued 151. Okay. Now the building ka value in the question they are telling me is 140 and they want to revalue as 151. So 11,000 ka profit. Appreciation, right? So add to asset and revaluation account on the credit side. Too good, sir. Goodwill of the firm is to be taken as 1,50,000. A and B will continue to carry the business and shall share profits and losses equally in the future. So they are telling me that the new ratio for A and B is equal 1:1. So it is needless for us to discuss and tell you that in the retirement chapter we'll be having gaining ratio. Earlier also I told you in the previous questions that sacrificing ratio it is old minus new. In the gaining ratio it will be new minus old. And we do know that the third party is retiring. C is retiring. This is for A, this is for B, this is for A, this is for B. Chalo, first things first, let's talk about gaining ratio for new ratio minus old ratio, right? New minus old. So the new ratio, I believe it is half. And earlier, A used to get 3 by 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1. 6. Chalo. Now I'll have to multiply this with 3 to make the denominator same. So this is going to be, so 0 answer aa raha hai na? 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 3, 0. है ना? So basically, yeah. So A is not sacrificing. Sorry, A is not gaining. So whatever is gained, it is gained by Mr. The new ratio is half. Earlier he used to get 2/6. Chalo. I'll multiply this with 3. So upar multiply this with 3. 3 minus 2 upon 6. Is it 1 upon 6? Now look at the beauty. The retiring partner was getting 1/6 of the share in the future profits. This 1/6 is now gained by B. Simple. So here in this question, C is sacrificing and B is gaining, correct? That brings me to the next working note number 2, goodwill. What is the goodwill of the whole firm? I remember the amount was 1,50,000. Ah, yeah, 1,50,000. Retiring partner share. C share in it is 1,50,000 multiplied by 1/6. How much it would be? 25? सर मैथ स्ट्रांग है सर, अलग लेवल पे मैथ्स है मेरा. 3 2s and 3 50s.
Okay, Hassan.
2 1s are
I
25.
don't doubt it.
No, you have to be so quick now. So 25 is the C ka share of goodwill, and this will be compensated by B. So gaining partner debit. So B's capital account debit. B has to give 25,000 to C because उसने उसका share ले लिया. पक्का? Sure ना? So now we can start doing the question. These two are done now. Half of the question is done. So goodwill is taken care of and the PSR आ गया. So first things first, we'll transfer it from the balance sheet. We have creditors for 16,000. It will be going in the on the liability side. Okay. We have general reserve 60,000. Easy. 60 ka 3 2 1. Capitals. Oh, equal. 1 lakh. So I have transferred my liability side. Now the asset side. Cash in hand, cash at bank 6,000, 10,000. Now the other assets are having an adjustment. First, debtors 90,000. Stock 70,000. We have machinery 60 and building 1,40,000. That's my posting. Easy. That's half of the question. Adjustments. First one, provide RDD at the rate 5% on debtors. Okay. Subtracted. This is also subtracted, subtracted, subtracted. So RDD 5% on debtors. So less from debtors 90. Sir, 90 ka 10% is how much? So RDD or provision at the rate 5% would be 4,500. One effect over here. And let the second will be over here. So depreciation na, on machinery and stock valuation 5% and 10%. 70,000 का 10%, 7. उसका half. Perfect, sir. And in machinery, depreciation, right? 10%. What is 60 ka 10%? Will this be 54? And this is 66, no? Acha, the second effect. So I always keep on forgetting to pose the second effect. So here it will be machinery 6,000. Building is to be revalued at 1,51,000, guys. 11,000 का appreciation. This was calculated. Balancing figure. Correct? Too good, sir. So, the next one. Goodwill is taken as 1,50,000. We have a working note for goodwill. Here it is. So that is B's capital account debit to C's capital 25,000. So B is debited, right? So 25,000 over here, and C is credited. So 25,000 over here. Correct? Jabardast. Write it in this way. It becomes very easy. B mein you will be writing to C capital because of goodwill, and in C you will be writing B's capital because of goodwill. Again, simply write goodwill. But this is very, very professional. Okay? Simple, na? Okay. Now the last part. So this is very interesting. There's a furniture that we purchased on 1st of January. Achha, how did we skip this? We overlooked this question. Okay. A furniture was purchased on 1st of January 2024. Where are we standing? 31st March 24. So year end 31st March. Last year, in the month of January, we bought a furniture and it was accounted for 4,000. But we did not, but we recorded as an expense. So, can I say you showed it an expense? So, you showed a loss of 4,000. So, when you showed a loss of 4,000, can I say capital account was debited? Because whenever you credit means it's a profit. Whenever you debit, it's a loss. Simple. So, it was an asset. You record it as an expense. इसका मतलब if today you record it over here, so would you record it in the balance sheet in the asset side?
No,
Furniture.
but it's an expense.
You showed it as an expense. You bought an asset, so you will add it to the asset side. Furniture. Simple, na? So whenever you add it to the furniture, the second effect will be what? Credit side. Ultimately, it will be going to the partner's capital only. Pakka? Do you understand the logic?
Yeah.
है कौन है? मैं ना अगर वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो there is an asset of 4,000. It was recorded, but it was recorded as an expense. मतलब in short, it was not recorded as an asset. Okay. So if today you record it as an asset, so here if you are adding, the second effect will be on the credit side. Pakka. Whenever you are crediting it, means you are showing as an profit. Perfect, na? This is what they have done. When you show it as an expense by mistake, to nullify, you'll have to show it as an profit. Opposite, na? Bouncer. Got it, na? So you'll be recording over here. What will be recording? You'll be recording furniture 4,000. Okay? And here you'll be writing buy unrecorded asset or buy furniture 4,000. Now I have written in the inner column. Why? Because last year, na, you had purchased in the month of January, and I am damn sure आगे वो कुछ ना कुछ तो और adjustments करेगा. was bought into the books of accounts charging a depreciation 10% per annum. If last year you did not record this asset, तुमने asset ही record नहीं किया, तो common sense मेरा ये बोल रहा है कि you must have not charged depreciation also on that asset. बराबर? If you charge depreciation, the asset का value will go up or it will go down. Less depreciation. अच्छा, बट अब इसका भी कैलकुलेशन होगा. यू नो वाई? बिकॉज 4,000 के ऊपर 10%. बट कैन आई से यू विल बी चार्जिंग डेप्रिसिएशन ओनली फॉर 3 months out of 12 months? Why 3 months?
Because we're paying 90.
Or I would say, you purchase in the month of January, so you used January, February, and only March. The asset के ऊपर depreciation will be charged for full year if used for full year at 10%. But are we using it for full year, or see, we bought it on 1st of January, so used in the month of Jan, Feb, and March. So if you're using only for 3 months, so depri also will be charged for how many months? 3 months. जब ये 3 महीना इस्तेमाल किया तो you'll be charged depreciation only for 3 months. समझा कि नहीं? Little.
Got it.
Okay. Too good here. So here the depreciation would be depreciation. Just for us to understand, I'll write the calculation. 40,000 into 10% into 3 by 12. If I am not wrong, 3 ones are 3 fours are calci to allowed here. So it is going to be a 100 rupee. So ultimately, I won't be recording 4,000. I would be recording today 3,900 because the value of asset today is 3,900. यहाँ पे भी अच्छा I did the calculation. पक्का? अच्छा, I showed the calculation over here ऐसे. You could skip it. What you could do is write furniture 3,900 directly. Presentation, because it's an adjustment. This working note. If you skip it and just write 3,900, that's fine. But I hope you do understand this.
Yeah.
Done with the question. Now there's no other transaction. So we'll close this account. Quickly, we'll get an answer for this one. I believe we have a loss this time. This is 14,900. And how much is this? 13, 14. No, we have a profit. 14,900. 14,900. And if you take the balancing figure over here, this is 10, 4, 14. So 900 ka profit. Yeah. To revaluation profit, A, B, and C. So bouncer. Wonderful. What's the ratio? 3,
3 is to 2 is to
1 upon. Perfect. So 900 divided by 6. Divided by 6. 3 threes are, sorry, 3 twos are, 3 300s are 150. 150, 300, and 450. This is debit. It will come on the credit side. Okay. Now, a partner is retiring. C is retiring. So what they have asked you, they have asked you to transfer whatever amount is there to the loan account, because we are not paying today. We are paying in the month of June. So till this duration, it will stay in the books of accounts, but as a liability. Okay. So I'll just put this over here. And they've also asked me to prepare one loan account. So Chotu Sa will be opening a loan account. It's very easy. It's very basic. You'll understand. This is C's loan account. Okay. Now 1 lakh 10 25 150. So is it 1 lakh 35,150? And 10 plus 25 is 35. So 1 lakh 35,150. The total is 1 lakh 35,150. This is the amount I have to pay it to this partner. But I am not paying it today. I have transferred it to the loan account. To C loan account by C's capital account. Perfect, na? Here debit, so here it will be credit. So in the loan, in the capital account, you'll be writing loan, and in the loan account, you'll be writing capital. That's the basic. Okay. Now when see, and when you close this account, now, this is going to be transferred to your balance sheet. You'll have a balance carried forward. अरे यार, 1,35,500 to balance carried down. Let open a loan account. 1,35,150. Okay. So now you close this account. 1,20,300 is 1,30,450. 1,30,450 and 1,20,000. This is the closing balance. So get a balancing figure over here. Sir, 1,20,300 minus 25. This is going to be 95,300, and this is same 1,30,450. Trust me. To balance carried down with the closing balance of capital. A and B. This is going to be 2 lakh 15, na? 750. And when you tally this, the amounts are going to be the same. Total करिए अपने 2,15,750 2,15,750 plus 135,150 plus 16,000 gives me 366,900. It should tally at 366,900. Minus 54,000, 1,51,000, 66,500, 16,000, 85,500. If 3,900 आंसर आया तो हमारा टैली हो रहा है. It is not getting 3,900. We are getting minus में आंसर. Are we missing anything? 70,000 minus this one तो ये आएगा. Plus 66,500 plus 16,000 plus 85,500. 376. Yeah, we are getting a difference. 10,000 का difference. Calculation तो बराबर करो. 120,450 plus 95,300. Yeah, 215. We have a 10,000 का short amount. क्यों घपला है भाई? Oh, this is 130. Sorry, this is going to be 225. So I think last time also we did the same mistake. है ना totaling के अंदर
Exactly.
exactly the same one in the capital
I don't
only.
remember.
In the capital only. Irritating now. But yeah, it does tally. So that's your answer. Revaluation, capital. This is the loan account. If you don't prepare the loan account, then it is fine. But in this question, they have asked you to banana pada. बाकी इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. And that's my balance sheet on the 31st of March or on 1st of April. And that's the working note, and we are done with the question. Chala. Sorted.